Thank you, Chairperson, and greetings to yourself, colleagues of the committee, the department, all officials, and the people of South Africa who are viewing today's committee. Chairperson, one, even though the minister has revealed at least 5 names of the people that she claims served in her committee, you would have noted that in the letter that she sent us, there's one person that is concealed. There's one name whom we do not know who that person is. And simply the reason the minister states that that person is uncomfortable with them being known is ludicrous in my understanding, particularly because we've maintained the point, Chairperson, that it is not up to the minister and whoever her Casper the Ghost is to decide whether or not they're going to comply with the requests of Parliament or not. It is up to Parliament to dictate those terms, and therefore, although you said that we don't have to go through a summons process, I want to move and urge the committee to consider the following action steps, Chair. The first one, Chair, should be that the people that have been revealed, whose identities have been revealed, all of them must come before this House, this Parliament, to furnish us with a full detail of the minutes of the meetings that they held, as far as the selection and evaluation process is concerned, fully so. And equally, we'd also like to have, in addition, the report subsequently that was compiled and sent to the NSA for the final consideration of the appointment of those names. The people I'm referring to, Chairperson, are Advocate Terimutau. Advocate Terimutau, who the Minister communicated was the chairperson of this panel, however, says that never sat in any meeting. Particularly, the reason why this is a point of interest is because you would know that Advocate Mutau currently has a 2 million rands tender with the city of Johannesburg that comes directly from MMC Loyiso Masuku's department, because MMC Masuku is currently the MMC for cooperative services within the city of Johannesburg. The reason why that is a point of consideration for us and an interest is because the same Loyiso Masuku was appointed as the Food Bev board chairperson. So we want to know exactly what that relationship is, if it exists, one. Two, the second person we're referring to is Asisi Postolani. Asisi Postolani is a former SASCO member, a leader, a former ANC Youth League in the Western Cape leader, who currently serves as the advisor to the minister in her office. Number 3, we want Nelisiwe Simane, who's currently the Chief of Staff of the Minister, to also appear before Parliament to give us her contribution in the panel that the Minister says she sat in. We also want Mabuza Nkabane to come here, who's the Chief Director of SETA Coordination, to come before this committee to directly account for the contribution they played. The same Mabuza Nkabane, you would recall, lied directly to my face when I asked him whether he knows anything about the process in the panel, and he unequivocally said no, he knows nothing. So he must come and tell us whether he lied then or whether it's the minister lying about him now. The last person would be Rulani Ngwenya, chairperson, who is currently the Deputy Director General for Corporate Services in the Department of Higher Education. These are people that the minister says served in this panel, in addition to the concealed other name. I call him Casper the Ghost, because the minister still does not want to give us. Those people must come and account accordingly. But equally, I want to refer, Chairperson, to the criminality of lying to Parliament. Equally, we've cited this as a committee before in the past, that it is a criminal offence for anybody to lie to Parliament. And equally, I would like to move, Chairperson, that you, as the chairperson of this committee, must consider to go lay criminal charges on behalf of this committee for people who lied before this committee. The evidence is there. Hansard provides us with that information, and we should be able to get legal advice accordingly to get that process running. And that's on behalf of the committee. You would also note concurrently, Chairperson, that the Democratic Alliance referred Minister Nkabane to the Ethics Committee for violating her ethics of code. There's an affidavit that will be readily made available to the rest of the public in that regard. So that's where I am. Did I miss anything? No. Okay. Thank you.